A Happy Afternoon by J.T. Barron, Jack O'Hands. A deal of folk love scenery, set in a sunny frame, so whether they be queer or rough, sick wheel or either lame, and when there's bees and brids and flowers, and to send to on breeze, it makes one walk as long for rest in shade of leafy trees. What store there is when factories stop at weekends as a rule, scores hurry off from steam and stink to where it's fresh and cool. Be bus or bike or train or tram, they leave town middling soon and get into countryside to spend a happy afternoon. What a welcome change it is to rest on posied ground and watch the bees as they blithely toil among the blossoms growing round, while some sweet-throated throstle sings in gratitude into trees, and active swallows twist and glide like feathers tossed on breeze. It's grand to peep in crystal deeps o' water running clear, and get brief glints o' silvery fish at scaly sporting there, while now and then with graceful spring a trout comes flashing out, as if to show he's the speckled prince of swimmers thereabout. And then revived with fragrant breeze, where freedom's music trills, our thoughts rise up to purple heights of distant mist-capped hills, and with a smile we find a way to some snug sheltered farm, where we can get a glorious sup of new milk fresh and warm. So Teddy shuttled talked to wife as he by the door-oil seat, and smoked his pipe contentedly one sultry summer night. Then with a smile he said, "Me lass, thy cheek's as pale as the moon. Let's bring some colour to it, and have a happy afternoon." And there and then it were agreed they'd have a nice half-day, when weekend come with the family, somewhere toward Rebel way. Warn't both the children greatly fain when to joyful news they geet, and when they went to bed they talked about it half at night. When Ted get home on Saturday, his wife had dinner made, and th' house were clean and the children too. That fairly suited Ted. They geet their meals in little time, then t' pots were sided off, and half an hour at thafter he was swaggering like a toff. They geet on tram for Boulevard, how t' youngsters like their ride, as Ted's wife nosed her basket wheel, which had good stuff inside. They landed, boot and get in train, and t' childer give a shout as they passed the tunnel end and asked, who snuffed the daily tout? Then into Langall lanes and fields weren't t' childer in rare glee, till little Billy said as he'd been bitten with a bee. His hand were badly stung for sure, but Ted soon stopped his din, just as their Janey be a pit or balanced and fell in. Ted took a jump and brought her out, all wheat and daub with slutch, and though his wife sighed what a mess, that didn't matter much, for Ted and her both cleaned chow wheel with grass from up to shoon. Then who said chaffingly, "This is a happy afternoon." "It's right enough," were Ted's reply as he began to run about in fields to dry himself, and the childer thought it fun. Till up a farmer's mongrel rushed, and with a vicious snap tore half of Ted's check breeches off. He were surprised, poor chap, but that weren't the worst. Just then a cry, "A mind that bull," arose. He looked for making reek for him, and the seat his blood fair froze. He bawled to wife, "Get through that gate, and see you boo it too." Then up he sprung into a tree, a half-demented foo. He clung to bough and pet below, his heart with sorrow full, for up on side that mongrel grinned at t'other waited bull. Then t' bull out sudden tossed that dog quite close to where he were. He'd hunched at him, then down that tree Ted took a sudden slur. and wi' a rush he topped that gate as t' bull into it crashed. Then t' farmer come and said he'd hev to pay for wood were smashed. What Ted replied to t' farmer were, I'd tell you if I durst, for the dog were tangled up in tree and t' bull in the woods get lost. Ted fun his wife more dead than wick, a mile off sobbing ill. Them clumsy cows I'm sure have kilt our Janie and our Bill. With bumping heart and bated breath, Ted heard a fearful strike. Then dashing up, he fun 'em stuck fast in nasty dyke. When they get to their home that night, 'twere dark and rather late, for who'd been knocked down wi' a bike weren't all in a queer state. Ted weren't faced willingly again such troubles late or soon, 'cause t' wife keeps sayin', hadn't we a happy afternoon?